Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Stefan with Strategic Life Coaching. Today, I'd like to talk about living your life to the fullest. And I'd like to ask you, if today was the last day, how would you feel? Are you living your life to the fullest? And so I asked myself that question, and I had to dig deep. And I realized a while back that I really wasn't living my life to the fullest. Now, some people believe that living your life to the fullest is about these grand things that you have to do in your life. You know, like I've never been skydiving, so I have to go skydiving. And I have to do all these crazy things on a daily basis. But it's really not about that. So here are some steps that I think would help you live your life to the fullest, because I think a lot of people really just don't know how to do that. So number one, I think, is going to be your attitude, essentially your perception and approach to life. So if you're going in with an attitude of everything is shit, excuse my language, but if you're going in with an attitude like that, then that's really not living your life to the fullest, because you're not looking at the opportunities in life. You're not looking at the good in life. So secondly, I'd say focusing on priorities, which I talked about a little bit yesterday. So we have two different types of priorities, and that's important and urgent priorities. I think we have to focus on those important priorities every single day, one way or another. Otherwise, we're definitely not living our life to the fullest, because we have to focus on the big things that are going to help make us feel fulfilled in our lives and move forward. Number three, I would actually say, and this might be odd to some people, but lower your expectations a little bit. And here's why. Because if every day, you judge a good day by how much money you make, or, how loving someone was, or how great the day was in regards to your accomplishments. Now, the thing is, a lot of people do that, and you might say, well, that makes sense. Well, not necessarily. See, I look at it this way, is if I actually get up and wake up that day, it's a good day, right? I mean, sometimes we have really high expectations, but for me, as long as I get up for the day, I feel great. I'm actually alive. Thank God for that, right? Sometimes we need to lower our expectations a little bit. Otherwise, it's almost going to be impossible to live life to the fullest. Number four would be, I think we need to be more grateful and appreciative of the life that we have. Too often, we're not appreciative of what we have. And I talked about this a few days ago, is to be grateful. And to be grateful is to look at what you have and say, you know what, this is great. Of course, I would always want more, and I want to try to achieve more, but appreciating what you have, I think, is the very first step to living life to the fullest. Or one of the steps to living life to the fullest. Now, next two are a little different. So these are things that you don't necessarily have to do, but I think this one may be interesting to some people, is I think people need to listen to more music, to be honest. I can tell you, when I listen to music, I feel a lot better about life. I feel a lot more involved, actually, in my life. And I feel that music helps relax me, and it helps, pump me up. It depends on the type of music you listen to, of course, but I think people need to listen to more music. And then now number six, I would say, I think everybody needs what's called a grounding object. What that is an object. It could be anything. It could be a pebble. It could even be a person, where you have this object, whether you can touch it or at least see it. It's an object that's going to help you realize you're not here forever. And I want you to realize that you really aren't here forever. And so what are you doing on a daily basis to live your life to the fullest? And remember, it's not about the huge things. It tends to be more about the smaller, consistent things that you're doing on a daily basis. So I hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Again, this is Stefan with Strategic Life Coaching. Have a great day.